Hello, this is Caroline and we're here at the IMC New York launch party and we are here with David of Atlantic Records. How are you today?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. We're so glad that you're here supporting, doing your thing. Okay, so first of all, tell us a bit about yourself. You know, we're from London, you're from London.
Yes, I used to be.
You used to be?
Yeah, I'm from London. I've been here for about 10 years now. Came over here back in 2003 and fortunately been able to keep myself busy and well entrenched in the music business. So I'm here today. I'm the VP of Atlantic Records and came here to support the IMC conference.
So where did you start? Tell us a bit about it.
Wow. Where did I start? In the US?
Yeah, you started in the US and the UK.
Oh, well, I was working in the UK in the 90s as a consultant for urban music to many of the major labels. I had a company of my own called Drum Media. Mariah Carey was one of my clients. I did a couple of events for her out there, stayed connected with the management, and they offered me a job in the States, early 2000s. I was working at Sony BMG at the time, or BMG as it was back then, and managed to get out of that contract and over to the States, and I've been here ever since.
Wow, that's an amazing progression. So what would you say to anybody who's looking to do the kind of thing you're doing in the music industry? What advice would you give to them?
I think the first thing that's very important is to get an education. So you have a balance, you can articulate, you can communicate, it's very important. And then have some drive, understand who you are as a person, have some drive and ambition, and kind of set your goals and really go after them, really. But and you have to have a good work ethic.
That's absolutely great advice. Now, who are you watching at the moment? What artists are you looking
Oh,
forward to?
well, obviously I'm biased, but Janelle Monáe, I don't know if you've seen her new video.
She's incredible.
It's incredible. That's about to blow. One of my
We love her in the UK as well.
Yes.
Got a lot of support in the UK.
Well, she's going out there to do some promo just to set up her whole campaign in June. She'll be out in Europe. Bruno Mars is another superstar. He's incredible.
Huge talent.
Yes. So, over the last couple of years, his rise has been amazing. Wale is a guy who's just moved over to Atlantic from Warner Brothers, so we're overseeing him. So he's about to take a real good leap. And we have another couple of artists that are building, Starley on the rap side, part of Rick Ross's MMG label, and Seven, who's kind of developing young diva, who's very talented actually. She's a good writer too. So
Potential. A lot of potential.
yes, that's right. Yeah, really cool artists. So we have a few in the offing. It's exciting.
Give us some insider info on any projects which are going on at the moment. What can you tell us?
Insider info. Listen, by the way, in this day and age of the internet, there's no such thing as a secret. Bruno Mars' tours are selling out throughout the States and Europe. It's incredible. The guy sold something like 600,000 tickets in 7 days after going on sale, which is unprecedented.
Who doesn't love Bruno?
No, exactly. Other than that, I work for an amazing company who's headed up by Julie Greenwald, and she really leads us in the right way. I was with her at Def Jam before I came to Atlantic.
What was it like changing from Def Jam over to Atlantic?
It was exciting. Def Jam for me was like an introduction to the American urban music industry. I was fortunate to be able to work projects from the very beginning, like Kanye, Rihanna, Neo. They were very exciting. Legends like...
What's it like seeing Kanye and Rihanna's progression from then? They're massive now.
Yeah. Well, it was exciting, and fortunately, you have to keep a cool head.
You stay in touch with them now?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, you have to keep a cool head, and you have to really understand who you are as a person and what you can do for that artist, and where the project can go. That's all part of going to school and understand who you are, and as to what I mentioned earlier.
Learning process.
The learning process,
For
yes.
sure. How does it feel being the London boy that's made it big in America? You've done well, and all these artists. What does it feel like?
It's exciting. I'm very proud of my success. I didn't do it on my own. I've had a lot of good people mentor me and help me develop. But essentially, you've got to have that drive and that work ethic and, an understanding of perhaps the industry you're in and the type of artists you're working with.
Sure. So have you got any plans for the future? Take over the world?
Absolutely. I've just started my own management company, which is called 7 Grand Management. I'm developing a couple of artists, which you're going to hear about pretty soon. A guy called Curtis Fields, who's signed to Epic, and Dylan Cooper, who's not unsigned, but he's getting massive online energy. Everyone's really excited about it. So, the management company will develop and build. I'm working alongside Atlantic with that. So it's great. It's
fantastic. We've got a lot more to see coming from you then.
Absolutely.
Great. Well, it was amazing talking to you, David. Thank you so much for your time.
No
Enjoy
problem.
the rest of your evening. We hope to see you again soon.
IMC all the way. Let's do it.
This is Caroline here, and we're back with the IMC Magazine interviews at the International Music Conference, New York City promo launch. We're here with Mr. Marc Byers.
That's me.
How are you today?
I'm great, and yourself?
We're very well, thank you.
Good to know.
So tell us a bit about yourself. Go on.
I want to know.
Okay. Start from where are you working? What are you doing?
I represent entertainers. I'm from Philadelphia. I started the careers of Eve and Rodney Jerkins and Beanie Siegel and producers Dre and Vidal, and former executive at Atlantic, amongst other things.
That's kind of major.
Not really.
Okay. One question. We said Eve, yeah?
Yes.
Eve is just making her comeback. She's moved to London. She's released some more music. How'd you feel about that? Are you still in contact with her?
I've spoken to her a few times. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of everybody trying to do what they have to do.
So what advice would you give to people from the beginning? You've been there from the beginning of all these people's careers. How would you say they do it?
Just kind of stay true to who you are and no lies. No lies on tape. Tell the truth and represent who you are. Whether it's a nerd or a cool person, doesn't matter. Just be you.
We love that. So, what projects have you got in store for us?
I'm working on this kid, David Corey from X Factor. Well, formerly of X Factor. Got a kid named Vinny Chase right now as well that's doing pretty well.
So they're the people we should be looking out for?
Absolutely. You should be looking out for them. Sophie Green as well. She's a host at MTV Jams, but she's also an artist, so we're working on her project also.
Okay. Well, that's a lot going on. You've been a bit affiliated with Rockefeller before?
Yes, by way of all of the Philly acts. Okay. So whether it be State Property or Beanie Siegel, I represented them all.
That's a lot you've done.
A little bit.
A little lot. Okay, so have you had a fun night tonight?
I've had a good time tonight. You?
I've had a great night.
What about you?